Trigger warning. The following content contains adult themes, discussions of sexual assault, drug use, and other sensitive topics in a semi-comedic framework. Viewer discretion is advised. The following content does not reflect the views of LordGrapefruit or any other affiliates of this channel and is being presented purely for entertainment purposes. Y'all enjoy now. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fruit Stand. It's me, LordGrapefruit, and today we are doing something a little bit different. Obviously, we have decided to make a new scene. As you can see, I have some friends with me that you may recognize. We have Moth and Ferret. And we are going to be recording something special for you today. We are starting a new series that is... we don't have a good name for it other than Masterpiece Fanfiction Theater, but I'm pretty sure that's already taken. We are going to be reading old, horrible fanfictions from our past that we discovered through chance and circumstance, and my God, do I wish we hadn't sometimes, but they are exceptionally quotable, and we are going to get right into one of my favorite horrible authors of all time. If you ever find this and you want to reach out, please know that I do love you in my heart and soul. Anyway, I want to start this off with a disclaimer that the fandoms in question are not always appreciated by the people who are reading them, especially due to current political events. Let me just put it like that, and let's get into what we are going to be doing today. We are going to be reading The Wolf Blood Lineage by ComicsNix, who is just a legend among the friend group and on the internet as well. Not as well known as Terry Gillespie, but really right there next to her, if we're being completely honest here. So I am going to pull down my screen. Let me grab that right now. Okay. And I'm going to read the whole thing, including the intro. We're going to see the goal is 5 chapters today, if we can make it. If not, that's okay. So, let me pull it up on screen. And the projector is not really working. Hold on one sec. Okay, there we go. All right. The Wolf Blood Lineage by ComicsNix. Hermione receives a box containing all of the information about her past. She discovers she descends from the Mecha Wolves tribe and must fight against the wizard fascist domination over the magical world. Adventure, romance, tragedy, and a lot of snuff. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be stuff. I will be trying to say every typo, by the way. Rated Fiction. T. English, romance/fantasy. Hermione G. Draco M. Chapters 15 words 29,175. 74 reviews, 22 favorites, 11 follows. Updated November 23rd, 2010. Published February 9th, 2010. The author. Hi, people. I don't own Harry Potter, and I make no money with it. I always loved the Harry Potter novels, but writing a long story is a daunting task. After a month, I've been writing one-shots and get a grasp, and now I think I have what it takes. This is going to be epic. I have a lot of things planned. I hope you enjoy. The pair, I think, is obvious to you, but there is some trouble along them way. Yeah, love is never easy. Expect a lot of twists and revelations about the motivations between these characters, adventures, mystery, and love, all along the way. The first chapter have no snuff, but the other one will be rated M. Enjoy! Update 2/12/2010. People are complaining that this chapter was badly wrote. I'm planning on doing some review at it next week to improve it. I think at chapter 3 or 4 my spelling got better. I describe more what is happening, so don't be fooled by the weak first chapter. It's only getting better from here. Enjoy! Update 3/13/2010. Hi again! I made a cover for my story. It's on DeviantArt. The link is this. The future, more cool fan art will be updated. Enjoy! And now, I have a gift for you. And I'm going to show it on screen at about the same time. Let's see if I can time this correctly. All right, let's just go hit, and there. It's in the chat.
Oh yeah, no, I remember this.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh yeah, no, this is classic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are some choice works on that DeviantArt that I found earlier today. Rest assured, we will be looking at those in the future. But for now, we're going to hide the cover. Just hide that right there. All right. Oh, scrolled too far. The Wolf Blood Lineage, Chapter 1, and the girl receives the heritage. Hermione received a letter from an unknown person. It reads, Hermione, you are not child of your parents. You are my daughter. Come see me and receive you magical artifacts. Because your parents don't want you near me. Your dear mother, Jonesy Sue, Angel du Dehors. We're going to go with that one. No, my parents lied all my life to me. I must find the truth. And Hermione grabbed a bundle of clothes and parted from her house. She didn't talk to her fake parents because they would lie to her. She went to the place where her real mother said she would be, a strange pink house in America, in the Bronx. Hermione knocked the door. A person welcomed. Oh, Hermione, my daughter, hug me! And the strange woman hugged Hermione. The woman was very strange, clothed like an unwashed gypsy, but she was not a gypsy, only unwashed. Please note there are two different spellings that are happening here with the slur that's happening on screen. And I'm not sure exactly why we changed from line to line, but we did. All right. How do we feel so far about Hermione just abandoning her parents without a single thought because she got a letter in the mail?
Listen, the part that I'm fucking stuck on is the chapter title is actually a banger.
Yeah, I know. No.
What?
You don't understand.
This
There's
is
going
not
to be
allowed.
there's going to be moments that are actually extremely good in this absolute fucking shitstorm.
I think it's giving it too much credit.
I mean, listen.
I'm cursed with knowledge. So.
You are cursed with knowledge, and I'm going to keep going before people start reading ahead. All right. Why all this now? Asked Hermione to the gypsy-clothed woman. Oh dear, come I tell you everything. They entered the house. The mother did a tea and told everything. You, Hermione, is the descendant of an ancient species of mecha wolves. Your father impregnated me with his spermatozoa. And he died in a battle of 1,000 days against wizards. So, you are a mecha wolf too? No, Hermione. Only mecha wolves pass their own genetic code. You have the DNA of your father. I was only a surrogate. I carried you in my womb and lactated you with my milk. So you are not my mother. We're going to scroll down. Yes, I am. But not of a genetical kind. I don't know how that works. Now, Hermione, receive the power your father wanted you to have. And Hermione's mother opened a magnificent chest called the Chest of Wolf, full of metallic parts, gears, and fur. As the powerful chest opened, a light crossed the room and entered the body of Hermione's. Ah! It's hurting! Don't be afraid. You are receiving power of the Mecha Wolf. And boom, all went white in fumes. Hermione fell on the ground, breathing fast and confused. Now, my child, you have a new name. You are called by the name your father wanted to you. You now shall be called Foxyline Susie Angel du Dehors. Oh, Mom, I'm feeling weak. Yes, Foxyline. You will take time to accept the new Mecha Wolf powers, but to not be unprotected. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that is actually correct. I said that right. Holy shit. Sorry, some of these sentence structures are going to get me fucked up, and that's going to be one of them. All right, let's go. But, not to be unprotected, receive this weapon your father used to defend himself in the Battle of Wars. And Jonesy gave a Colt 45 revolver to Foxy Lean. It's a magical revolver. It shoots balls of fiery acid projectiles. You need to recharge every week, or it gets useless for the rest of your life. And the mother gave a battery so Foxy can recharge the gun. Oh, Mom, I'm so grateful, but this is a great burden for me to hold. No, Foxy Lean, you are prepared. Just be aware of false friends you encounter in your journey. Remember, the wizards killed your father? Hermione got wide eyes. Let's start that again. Hermione got with eyes covered with deeply tears. She looked down, closed her eyes, clenched her hand, and uttered, "I will revenge him, Mother. I promise." And the two hugged one another. Hermione went away and picked a plane to return to England. She was taking with her the strange chest because her mother said she will need the contents inside, but she must know open before the right time. After some hours, Foxy Lean arrives at Hogwarts with her friends waiting. Just skip straight there, from the plane, nowhere else. Like, just some hours later, this international flight just lands on the lawn of Hogwarts.
You ain't got no time for that shit. You
I
gotta just
mean,
get there.
Remember, she gets better
Hurry
with the
up, we got
descriptions.
plots.
The description comes later, is where we're at. Okay. Her friends are waiting. Harry and Ron hugs her and say, "Oh, Hermione, we are so happy you are here. Come on, let's come in and you tell us the news." They walked in Hogwarts' direction talking, "Oh, boys, I've changed my name. I'm now called Foxy Lane." Which is not the name it has been this whole time. Foxy Lane? That's a wonderful name. Where'd you get that? My mother gave me. You're scrolling. That makes sense, said Harry Potter. As they entered the castle of Hogwarts, boards were announcing some changes at the school. "What's this?" said Potter, reading the advice poster. "Hogwarts is under martial law. Dangers are around the place and no student can get out of the premises of the school anymore. Visits to Hagrid's place are forbidden." "Hagrid?" asked Foxy Lean. "Is he troubled?" "Not that I know," says Potter. "Let's find out." And they went. Visits are forbidden. Let's just fucking go, guys. All right. Hagrid was reforming his house, and some very well-endowed girls were helping him with the construction. "Hi, Hagrid," said the trio. "Oh, boys, hug me." And they hugged him with a lot of friendship. Why there's martial law under Hogwarts, Hagrid?" asked Hermione. "Well, don't tell anyone this, boys, but there's some rumor that those wicked mecha wolves are lurking around our school. They are vicious bastards and will rip a wizard apart with no second chances." Hermione got very frightened. Mecha wolves? What if they attack me, not knowing my real blood lineage? She only listened the rest of Hagrid's talk. "So, I must say, don't get out of the castle, boys. If I need a help from you, I'll call. Here, take this cell phones. We stay in contact." And Hagrid lent them to the friends. After this, Hagrid picked a homemade cigarette from his pocket, lighted it, and started to smoke. "Hagrid," asked Ron, very confused. "Do you smoke now?" "Oh, this? No, it's only to relax. Do you want to smoke a bit?" The half-giant offered the cigar to Ron. Why not?" And the red-haired boy picked it and inhaled a big deal of fumes inside his lungs. Cough, cough, cough. Whoa, this is insane. I'm feeling dizzy, dude. And Ron started to look at the sky, and he saw mushrooms and pine trees flying and dancing together like copulating hyenas. Foxyline and Harry smoked some too, and all of them started to look at the sky together and feel the rain of marshmallows covering them with rivers of orange juice and ostrich eggs. Whoa, Hagrid! This one's awesome. Can you give us some to use after the dinner? Asked Harry, sufty and lazy like a dying sea sponge. Ho! Fucking no, man. This shit expensive. Go buy some yourself, dude. And Hagrid went back to, to the reform in his house with the poorly clothed women, which was not mentioned before, I want to point out. Well endowed, but poorly clothed was not part of it. Anyway. As the trio went to Hogwarts, Harry decided to get rid of his delay and put his hand on Hermione's panties-covered vagina. What are you doing, prick? Asked Hermione, nervous, slapping Harry's fool hand. Oh, don't be selfish, girl. I just want what a man deserves, said Potter, very horny, rubbing a bulge on his crotch. Fuck you, you snotting piece of shit. If you want to fuck me, you'll have to ask my permission. And she slapped Harry's face with her powerful hand. Harry fell on the ground. Well done. Well done. Hey, side note, well done. Good. You have to ask. Okay. You bitch, you gonna pay. You are so stupid, Potter. Instead of insulting me, ask for my pussy. Come on, I'll give you now, said Hermione, slapping her vagina with her both hands.
I can't. That one always gets me.
With her both hands, or
Just slapping her vagina.
with her both hands?
just whoop-pow.
With her both hands. Oh, come on, you two, said Ronnie with a lazy and calm voice. Give me a break. I'm having a breeze here, and you, fighting over some shitty, unshaved pussy. You two are so immature. Hermione got angry. Unshaved pussy? What do you know about women, Ron? You never masturbated in your entire life. How do you know, little whore? Do you watch me going in the bathroom? Yes, I watch. What's the problem? I want to see nude boys. But it seems there's no real man in this school. I'm done with you two guys. I'm here waiting to be fucked. You keep discussing about your manly egos. Fuck you. And Hermione goes away. Ron and Harry give looks to one another. It's all your fault, Harry. I wanted to fuck her first. You are a slowpoke guy. Suck my dick. And the two friends went separated ways. Foxyline was very upset. And as she entered Hogwarts Castle, Draco was there. So, who I'm seeing now? Hermione, angry and ready to make a mistake, said Draco, provoking her. But he was not expecting what she was ready to do. Foxyline grabbed Draco's cheeks and gave him a big kiss on the mouth, moistening his lips with her most revengeful desires. Draco was too appalled and did not know what to do. He just stayed there, getting kissed by that beautiful lady. I must scroll. Hold on. After some minutes kissing Draco, Foxyline, whom shall be called Foxy by now on, felt a hot and humid liquid on her pants. She looked down and, oh my god, Draco pissed in his pants. Draco, you are a joke. Oh, sorry, I couldn't. It's just, you are so hot after all. And Draco got ashamed. He cried a small tear from his eyes. His tummy got all cold. And nothing in the world could spare him from this worstful moment. Foxy got very sad for him, and trying to lighten him up, she said, "Oh, Draco, you are more manly than those bastards that were my friends. Only real men cry when they kiss their woman. And Draco cleaned the cry and hugged Hermione. Oh, Foxy, don't leave me alone. Promise me. I promise you, Draco. From a distance, Ron saw the scene happening between Draco and Foxy. He clenched his hands and said, That Foxy, she will see. She will pay for what she did to me. And Ron was furious. First chapter, end.
Can I just say,
Uh-huh.
it seems as if ComicsNix predicted the future as to how pathetic and weaselly and just absolutely horrendous Draco Malfoy would be in the future.
Unfortunately, the dodgeball of prophecy is hard to dodge. Apollo just be slinging them things. Okay. Ferret, how you feeling after the first chapter?
Those are certainly words that were strung together in a unique way.
I love having the weathered veteran that is Glitchmoth right here, and then our beloved Beta Ferret who is not prepared for this.
Oh, I'm not even phased anymore.
I know.
I have had the Scooby-Doo story read to me.
And I'll do it again. All right, now that I'm looking at the end of this chapter, I think we're going to do 2 chapters at a time. And so we're going to do one more chapter, and then we're going to see how we're feeling. All right. The author. Hi, people. I know this chapter got published one day after the first one, but I was so excited to put it online, I couldn't wait till next week. Next update will be next week, every weekend. So, I hope you enjoy. There are some surprises surrounding Foxy Lane, Hermione, and Draco's relationship. The Wolf-Blood Lineage, Chapter 2, How to Kill a Beautiful Lady. Foxy Lane, after she woke up the next day, decided to do a makeover. No more that pitiful and stupid girl everyone sneer upon. No, now she decided to make a difference. She wants to be a new woman. A traveling hairstylist passed through Hogwarts that day, and Foxy grabbed the chance. She went there and did a complete new style. Now, Foxy have a blonde pompadour hair, like Amy Winehouse. Spelled wrong. Actually, I believe it's Amy Winehouse on this one here. My bad. But more beautiful and hot. Her nails got painted green like the Sea of India, and she now uses cool new clothes of ultimate fashion. Her pants are jean trousers, but they are yellow like the sun in the morning of the countryside of Romania and are very tight, highlighting her curvy and sexy hips and legs of goddess. Over the jeans, she uses a latex pink miniskirt. Over her exposed tummy, she wears a belly chain going around her waist. Very beautiful and shining under the sun where Zeus made his first babies. Her sandals are red, like those Greek sandals that they used in the past to fight the Persians and Spartans, with interlacing cords that go around the calf up to the knee, but not reaching there. She uses a flannel shirt, and the color is coral, like the snake, like Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. The shirt is unbuttoned, as far as the beginnings of her belly, not reaching the navel, so she shows a bit of her tube top, as it only covers her breasts, and are very nice and charming like cats singing in a night of full moon to their unforgettable and undisguised feline mates. It values the volume of her chest. Okay. Apart from that, the earrings are shaped like stars and silver moons. She uses a necklace too, and it is golden and very cool. And the last touch, a black tie tied loosely on her neck. Foxy makeover is over. She now parades the courtyard at Hogwarts, and all the boys look at her with lust. and the girls with jealousy. Draco sees her and immediately starts to slobber a lot of saliva from his doggyish needy mouth. He immediately goes there and talks to Foxy. Foxy, you are so beautiful. And he go down on his knees asking a kiss from her redful lips of pleasure. Oh, you want a kiss, Draco? So, you must be my dog if you want to stay with me, said her, cherishing his blonde hardened hair. Draco was so horny and in love. He would do everything she asked. Okay, I be your dog. Alright. Now, put this dog collar, you are going to use it from now on. And only talk when I permit. And Foxy threw her fabulous hair in the air, spreading an essence of oily lemon and tamarind in the breeze. All the boys in the courtyard felt on the ground with bursts of love. Oh, arf arf, barked Draco. He is now tied in on the ground like a dog, supporting his body with his knees and palms of his hands. Barrett, how you doing?
I'm getting whiplash from the imagery being evoked with some of these descriptions, especially of the clothing, followed by the author's budding femdom kink.
Budding? Oh, no.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Oh, we are just getting into it. Remember that the first chapter was rated T for teen, and yet she did slap her vagina with both hands. And so,
And this one's supposed to be rated M for snuff.
For snuff. All right. I don't think she knows what snuff is. Let's go, my blonde hound. We will see some friends. And she went, with Draco following her like a mad pitbull ready to hump over a whoresome bastard poodle. He was shaking his butt like a rut dog, and his tongue was out of his mouth, salivating and swinging in the air, waiting for a kiss from that stupendous girl, dragging him at the halls of the wizardry school. Remember, this is a school. Foxy exhibited her new pet to all of Hogwarts, and every student laughed at Draco's new role as Foxy's slave dog, but in secrecy, all they wanted was to be in that leash, barking and foaming to her. After some walk, Ron appears in front of Foxy, scaring her. Ah! What do you want, Weasley? She said, sneering and spitting on his face. What? How do you dare you? Said Ron, ready to punch Foxy in the middle of the nose. But Dog Draco intervened, barking and growling. Grr, what's this? Draco is your new dog or something? I will kick his ass. And Ron kicks Draco in the middle of his belly, causing Draco to spit a gob of fermented mucus on the ground. Draco! Shouted Foxy Hermione. Attack! And then Draco charges in Ron's direction and bites his nemesis' right shin. Ron's blood enters Draco's mouth and he swallows while trying to disrot Ron's leg from his frail and unmanly body. Arg! Let go of me! Ron shakes his leg, trying to free himself from that furious, raging man-animal. Draco uses his fingernails and shreds Ron's pants, and cuts his leg's shin with those sharp claws his nails are now. Ron pukes Draco's back with so much fury that Draco starts to lose his teeth from Ron. After some punches, Draco falls on the ground, unconscious, with some ribs broken. Ron is holding his aching and bloody leg. He is looking to Foxy with the most abominable face a human being can possibly make. His eyebrows are retorted, his jaw strained, and his eyes are shooting a cold and hateful look to his unrequited addiction-loved one. At the same time he wants to gouge her eyes out of her skull with his member, but now this is impossible. Minerva McGonagall arrived to see the confusion they created at the central hall. What are you doing, boys? You are all bloody Ronald Weasley. Go now to the bathroom and clean up this mess your leg is now, shouted Minerva with a grave and seriously putrid voice. And what's this? Draco in a leash and unconscious on the ground? Can you explain that, Miss Granger? Oh, it's nothing, Miss McGonagall. We were just playing mom and dog. He plays a raging dog, so I, the owner of him, must put him to sleep so he can't hump many bitches. Oh. We have to recenter for a second, guys. Okay. Minerva looked ver angry to Foxy, frowned her decaying and hairy forehead, and said, "Don't you think you two are a bit older to place something so puerile inside these school walls? Why don't you go back to your bedroom and finish your homework?" "Okay, Mrs. Minerva, we will," said Foxy, doing military continence to the old semi-zombie. "Humph. That's better." And McGonagall went away to finish her unimportant business. That is such a statement. You don't know if her business is unimportant. Okay. Foxy Hermione looked to Draco's body with a sneer and said, "Well, looks like you are going to sleep a lot this morning. So long, Draco," and she went away. Foxy have a defense against the dark arts class now, so she goes to the classroom and finds a chair to seat. All the students arrive too, including Harry Potter and Bleeding Weasley. Ron seats away from her, and Harry seats behind Foxy, and she don't like. "What do you want, Potter? You're going to rub my ass now?" Foxy Lean, "I'm sorry. I think I smoked too much pot at Hagrid's house yesterday, and I wasn't thinking with my brains." Foxy looked behind, inside those deeply dark blue eyes of Harry. She knew he was telling the truth. But the error has been made. "Harry, do you think I'm going to forgive you about that? You almost raped my panties?" "Foxy, I'm so sorry. I'll do anything to repair my mistake." Foxy grew a smile that covered all of her impressive and gorgeously beautiful face of gingerbread. She thought a bit and said, "Anything, Well, let me see. I tell you what I want tonight." Harry got very happy to hear Hermione was going to forgive him. He cannot imagine erasing his friendship with the Grill. He spent so many good time together. And something more is growing inside him, something that cannot share with anyone. Mainly with Jenny. She would kill him if she knew. Professor Severus Snape entered the class, and after some minutes, with some books and stuff, after he arranged his desk, he looked at the students and saw Foxy with her different clothes. "Hermione, do you have an excuse for not using your uniform?" Foxy Hermione looked slowly to Snape and stammered on some vague words. "I don't feel like it, Professor." Stampy got furious, but then he saw Foxy's cleavage. Her tube top was hiding a delicious and round pair of lactating breasts, and when Snape saw that, he got a boner. It was his luck that his robe was hiding his unflaccid and moldy penis. So, after some glaring, he said, "All right, Mrs. Granger, you can use this clothes in the class, but you need to unbutton your flannel shirt a bit." Foxy did it. Now, her cleavage reaches a little below her pierced navel. Wait, hold on. Foxy did it, and now her cleavage reaches. Hold on.
Unflaccid.
Okay, we're back.
Moldy.
Yeah. No, that's a very common description from ComicsNix, is something being moldy or a random food being used, such as Hermione's face of gingerbread. So this is a very common thing that we're going to encounter here. But my thing is that apparently the shirt was doing all the load-bearing work for some great big old honkin' tits. Like, all the load-bearing work. She unbuttons that shit and they just go flop, is all I'm hearing. The tube top is nothing. It's doing no work.
I'm still stuck on when the hell did she get her navel pierced?
Is it actually pierced? Like, it is pierced navel. She just had a belly chain earlier. There was no pierced navel earlier. So that has to be a pre-existing condition.
Pre-existing belly button piercing. Okay.
Yeah, apparently, because it didn't happen during the makeover. We all read it.
Regretfully.
She got her pompadour, which she can now flip at will for some reason, not knowing what a pompadour is, clearly. She got the new clothes. She got green fingernails. And that's most of it. The belly chain was part of that too, but like there was no piercing involved anywhere in that. So clearly the belly button piercing is a pre-existing condition. Okay. So back to it. Foxy did it, and now her cleavage reaches a little below her pierced navel. The boys in the class are all mad because Foxy's seated in the front row and no one can see her sexy body, only Snape. Sanpei starts to check if all students were there, but he noticed Draco was absent. Someone can tell me where Mr. Malfoy is? No one answered. Ron knew this is the chance he have to screw Foxy, so he spilled the beans. Why don't you ask Foxy, Professor? She probably knows it. Snape looked at Ron with disdain and spit. Have I talked to you, Mr. Weasley? I don't think so. Why don't you shut the fuck up and clean this pool of blood below your table? That would be a very gentle act. Ron was spitting fire from his eyes. It's all Foxy's fault, he thought. His revenge is going to be bloody. Snape explained some of the magic stuff and how to kill mecha wolves. What? Fauculaine didn't like it. It's her species that are endangered here. She cannot let anyone know about her bloodline. So, said Snape, to kill a mecha wolf, you need 3 things. A gun, a bullet, and big balls. I'm fucked, thought Foxy. Now they discovered her weak point. And she doesn't even have the mecha wolf's powers to defend herself yet. But the Colt 45 is inside a holster, strapped and hidden on her back. She need to practice her aim, or only heads and chests would be hit. And everyone knows that to kill a wizard, you need to hit the crotch. Hit real hard. Neville Longbottom raised a hand and asked, but how do we kill mecha wolves? Guns don't work inside Hogwarts. Snape punched Neville's face with this diabolic look. That's why these enemies are vicious, stupid crap. Otherwise we would have already killed them all. Neville lowered his head and cried. Luna Lovegod, that was seating behind him, consoled the poor boy. Oh, Neville, don't be so sad. You don't have guilt in being so retarded. Neville covered his face with both hands and cursed himself about his entire pitiful and wasted existence. He had more problems than the hated professor nagging his nuts all the time. Actually, his problems were of a kind he cursed himself every day, involving a certain girl, but we must not talk about this now. Professor Snape is finishing his lecture of today. So, students, the only way to kill a mecha wolf is to drag him to the Muggle world, shoot him in the balls, and hope for the best. If the mecha wolf is a girl, the process is easier. You drag her to the Muggle world and rape her ass. The female mecha wolf will vanish out of existence. You will not be accused by the Muggle court of sexual assault and will not suffer under wizard world laws because you didn't use magic to finish the bitch off. That's all. You're dismissed. Foxy was frightened. She always feared rapists and clowns. She must stay alert and not fall on the claws of sexual predators. Snape was already getting out of the class when he remembered, oh, and students, tomorrow you will learn to spot a mecha wolf. Maybe you discover some friends of you are the enemy. I'm so sorry for you. Look at my sad face. And he went away. Now Foxy is really terrified. There's no hope for her. Snape will tell everything. The wizards are going to cage her, rape her, kill her, and smudge her makeup. Something must be done. But who can help her get rid of Snape? He is too powerful to be killed by a simple and graceful mecha wolf like her. Thought Foxy. I know who can help me, and he will not refuse offer I'll propose to him. And Foxy Hermione smirked with much joy. Second chapter. End. All right, guys.
And clowns.
And clowns.
What the fuck?
If I sat here and
yes.
told you this was not a recurring theme, I would be a damnable liar. I have read
Oh boy.
most of ComicsNix's works out loud to Moth before, and
We haven't done the X-Men ones.
we've
though.
not done the X-Men ones. We avoided those. So when we talk about ComicsNix, putrescence is a recurring theme,
Oh yeah.
and generally speaking, it's just like there are moments that are very well written. There are moments where you can tell that the person knows how to spell a word one way and it's wrong, like frightened. And then there's just like, you just kind of throw shit at the wall and see what happens. There are some descriptions that will just keep coming up that are, you'll take something gross plus a food, and that is your description. Generally speaking, of genitals.
Yep.
I
And it just
believe
gets worse.
maggoty cheese was used in one of them.
Yeah. No, you're skipping
That's
ahead.
visceral.
I don't think it's in this. I don't think it's in this fic. I think it's a different fic.
Oh no, it's in this fic.
Oh, they have another one. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about a.
Scooby Doo one too.
I thought it was in the training in the village for a giant man.
I know it's in the Scooby Doo one, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is in this one. And it was also in the Snape and Teletubbies one that nobody can find anymore. But
Yes, because it was removed from the internet.
I found it.
I also found it. Oh yeah, this is the person who wrote the Snape Teletubbies fanfic, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is who we're dealing with
boy.
now, by
Yeah,
the way.
Professor Snape, teacher and lover, something like that.
But the one I thought I was specifically referring to was the Hulk Naruto crossover one.
Oh, see, I don't remember much from that one.
Oh, I do.
The fucking what?
We'll get
ComicsNix
to it.
loves crossovers.
ComicsNix
Yeah, I
loves
can tell.
crossovers. And loves making OC characters that are just characters with new hair.
Oh. Oh,
Yes.
there it is.
Mm.
Yeah, that is a fic that exists.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Don't look it up.
Don't know. This one's that's a surprise.
That's a
Too late,
special one, though.
motherfucker. I'm looking at their fanfiction.net page. I'm not reading anything. I'm not that dumb.
I
Oh,
will.
wait, I thought you were talking about the Snape one. I was like,
Oh,
that
no.
one's not on their page
No,
anymore.
that one's not. This is Training in the Village for a Giant Man. I believe that's the name of the fic. Am I almost like on word?
Trading in the village for a massive
Massive.
one-off.
I was one off, and it's been a decade. I feel pretty good about those odds. All right. That is where we're going to wrap it up. As it turns out, the chapter reads go a little bit longer, despite the fact that out of 15 chapters, I mean, it's 27,000 words, but we're going to take our time with this one, everyone. I don't know when the next part of Masterpiece Fanfiction Theater, or whatever the fuck we're calling this, is going to come out, but thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Ferret, thank you for being dragged along for this ride, because I said we were going to do something horrible, and I wasn't lying.
Sir, I jumped on this cart willingly, and I'm stapling myself to the seat.
And we love your ride or die dedication for it. Special shout out, of course, to Lucas / Glitchmoth, who made this entire background. Let me actually just go ahead. I'm going to put my screen back up. Let me turn off the projector real quick. Where the hell did I put it? There it is. And then I'm going to put up the screen. If I can find it. There you go. Okay, there we go. All right. So, again, thank you everyone for being here. This is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but if you are morbidly interested in what's going to happen next, please stick around. This will be part of the Monday video series, along with my Dead by Daylight videos and other games that you know and love, like Blood Hunt or Repo. And we will continue with the Long Form Friday series. So I will see y'all again Friday with the next chapter of Life is Strange. And we will pick up on chapter 3 of the Wolfblood lineage in the future. So until next time, everyone take care. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's the water and the booze.
Yeah. Like I said, the side table's gonna need some shit on it.
The mead is the water so you can keep talking. The mead is so you can keep reading.
You're so fucking right. You have no idea. I sat down to do this. I hadn't even put this together. I had the thought masterpiece fanfiction theater, and I went, I need alcohol. So, it's really good mead. Anyway.
It's almost too bad this isn't all being recorded.
Oh, it is.
It is? That's excellent.
Oh, I was about to start my intro whenever Ferret made the comment about the alcohol.
This is some
And
funny shit.
so now we're just, this is just goofing.
Some B-roll.
Some B-roll right here.